Hello everyone, I'm Ken Kara. Good to see you all. Our new web series and podcast with the Standard Speaker, Good Sports, is launching soon. The second episode will feature the Hazleton Area High School track and field teams. While I was there at the track with Standard Speaker Sports editor Dave Seaman for the show, I spoke with some of the athletes for our new shows here at SSP TV. So let's hear from some members of the girls team here on Community NEPA News. Welcome to the track here, right near the Hazleton Area High School, but it's where the Hazleton Area High School boys and girls track and field teams compete. I am with Jillian Bookman right now, a sprinter for the team, also plays on the field hockey team. We're here in track season now. How do you feel it went? I mean, your junior season now, as you could gauge things maybe a little bit better than a freshman, or maybe not, I don't know. How do you feel the season has gone so far for you?
I mean, it's gone pretty well. I've been progressing a little bit. My coach is giving me like good workouts and everything like that, so I think I'm getting stronger. And I think I'm definitely in a better spot than I was last year going into districts, so hopefully that shows a little bit.
What are your goals? I mean, what are realistic goals as you take a look at them? Do you say, hey, I want to get out the States this year? I mean, is this an obtainable goal, you think?
I mean, definitely that's always been my goal ever since, like, I guess 9th grade.
Have you been out there yet?
Have I been to States?
Yes.
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm hoping this year might be the year for me, maybe in the 400, maybe. Hoping.
What makes you confident when you say you've progressed a little bit? What makes you confident to say that statement? In your running, I mean, you just feel like you've gotten there, you've matured to that level?
I've never stopped. I've been running, conditioning, doing a lot of workouts and stuff like that, so I feel like I'm just physically stronger, and I think mentally, now that I know that, like, I've been to districts maybe, like, 2 times already, I kind of know, like, what to do a little bit.
I don't want to say the first time you go to districts is that like a throwaway time, but I mean, is it kind of overwhelming and for a lot of people who get there and it's a new experience?
Yeah, like I had a lot of anxiety, like I'm not going to lie. Like I was a little nervous, I was a little like, I don't know, because it's the big thing. It's what you're like training for all season. So yeah, I was definitely like a little nervous.
You told me, because we're doing the podcast here with Dave Seaman from the Standard Speaker, Good Sports. You could see that soon on both SSPTV.com and StandardSpeaker.com. You stretch when you're nervous, just getting ready for events and that. So first time at districts, I mean, were you just going crazy? I mean, like...
Yeah, I mean, there's even like an intermission during the time, and my parents had to come. They're like, Jillian, stop. Like, you're like, calm down a little bit. And I'm like, I know, I'm just a little nervous, but yeah, I do stretch a lot. Yeah.
What's a sprinting secret or something? I mean, I know there's no like magic thing you do, and you're a good sprinter, but what have you learned to be a good sprinter? You must do this. There's like one thing. Like, if you had to tell a freshman or someone coming in, you have to at least do this if you want to be good at this.
Learn the blocks early. Like, definitely learn how to use the blocks and get your push out, because that's what's going to help you in the beginning. And then just focus on, I guess, like not dying out at the end across the finish line, and really use like the lean technique that you lean over the line before a different girl.
But Jillian, thank you so much. Good luck rest of the way too. We're going to talk with another member of the girls team right now. This is Sarah Myers, doing the distance events, also made states in cross country this year, also in a bunch of clubs. Do you have a favorite? I don't want to say favorite club, you're in a lot, I don't want the other clubs to feel bad. Is there something you truly enjoy though? You mentioned like history club and that, like is there a hobby or something you're really into besides running?
Executive council and student council are really important to me because we make decisions on behalf of the school, we do volunteer work, so those clubs are a top priority.
What were you happy you were able to accomplish in either of those clubs? Is there something you're pretty proud of as you're leaving the Hazleton Area High School? Like, we did this, we accomplished this.
For student council, we did thank you notes for teacher appreciation, and we also did backpacks with toiletries and supplies that underprivileged students might need, so that was very meaningful. Executive council, we had many fundraisers. One of them that benefited the community was junior and senior year. We did this thing called Trunk or Treat, and it was in the student parking lot where we had, it's a safe option for kids to come and trick or treat. They go from car to car, and we had like face painting and different activities for the kids while raising money for our class because it was $5 per kid.
That's pretty neat. So you seem to really care about the things that help other people. Do you want to do something like that, like with your life, or is this where you're going?
I have my career choices narrowed down to 3, so I'm kind of all over the place, but I have it narrowed down.
3's not bad.
Right. I either want to be a psychologist because I like to talk people through, I like to listen, a teacher, or I've thought about going to law school. So right now my major is psych, and I'm thinking about either getting my certification to be a teacher with that or potentially go on to law school.
Can we talk about the psychology of running? I mean, is there something to that? I always ran because it brought me peace. I don't know what the psychology of it, but I just would run and I would be like, I feel just everything goes away. I mean, do you get that feeling? Do you think there is something there?
I agree with that. I definitely use running as a way to clear my head, collect my thoughts for the day, and in terms of like going into a race, you do have to have a good mentality. Like, I can do this, otherwise you're gonna get too nervous and not be able to perform.
Is running how you relax? I was going to say, you're doing so many clubs, you're doing everything, you're performing at a high level in athletics, but is this relaxing for you? You just said, I mean, is this your kind of downtime? If you could say that.
I do get nervous for
Yeah.
races a little bit, but I do enjoy coming here. I mean, this is where most of my friends are from. We're all runners together, so yeah, it is a way to de-stress. Even though we're running in this heat and racing fast, it is a way to de-stress.
I also did an interesting interview with Ramdi Melendez from the boys team, and you can see that on SSP TV News this week. Watch on the air, online, or on the Samsung Productions app. Remember to be a good sport and take it easy, everyone.